Today is October 27th, 2019. It's a Sunday. Yesterday was busy. Like, I know I told you guys a little bit about what I was doing yesterday, but we did a lot. We started off by going to Jay Christopher's, ate some breakfast. I posted on my Instagram. It was delicious. I had turkey sausage. I don't have any water in here either. I'm really slacking on bringing my water bottle with me, and I'm becoming, honest to God, dehydrated a lot of times. I've got to fix that again. But I had turkey sausage, egg whites, fruit, and a cinnamon roll with some wheat toast. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. So what did I do? We did that. Went to Jay Christopher's. Then from there, we went to REI. Got me some new shoes. They feel great. Okay, I got me some flat foot shoes, or from some zero ground sole shoes. I think that's what it's called. It's where the arc. It's not like here. Like, here's your foot. Here's Nike and all the rest of the shoes. How they have that big like gap right here where your heel goes. That's actually not how shoes are supposed to be made, apparently. That's something that Nike adapted from what I watched on Joe Rogan's podcast, at least. Will you go? Now we're not going to get to go, you fucking dumb. Oh my god, dude. But apparently it's something that Nike adapted, and then everybody kind of followed suit. So then people like step with their heel first is because it's unnatural, and it's just not good for you. And I didn't know that. So I got some zero ground shoes, and they're literally just flat. They have some cushion there, a little bit of cushion, but they are flat. They don't have that little arch in them. And so far, I love them. Like, honest to God, it's probably one of the comfiest shoes I've ever worn. Like, first it was those Brooks that I bought. They feel great, right? I had my Tevas, and I had my Chacos. And then, like, the Nike shoes are one of the most uncomfortable pair of shoes I've ever had. Honest to God. You know how many people's foot's actually shaped like that? Not many. Not many. And Clay, he told me that Nikes are extremely poorly manufactured, apparently. Which I didn't know, and they're overpriced shoes, and they use, like, half-assed materials for them. I do believe that. Like, all my heart, I believe that. But, like, if you buy one, like, for me, I bought my Brooks a year ago, right? They're starting to their age. They're showing their age, for sure, because I wear them every single day. I wear my Brooks, my Chacos, or my Tevas every day, right? Most of the time, I'm wearing my Chacos. But lately, I've been slapping my Tevas on because they feel really good, too. I'm gonna get over before this guy freaking eats my butt. But it's a thing, okay? It's a thing. Popcorn Village still open. Feels good. What was I talking about? Yeah, shoes. So, like, I don't go out and buy shoes every weekend or every month. I'll have, like, a pair of shoes that I wear for years. So, it's just weird to me how people go out. Like, Kathy does it too. It's like a hobby of hers or a pastime or something, where she'll just go out and she has so many pair of shoes, right? That literally, like, her shoes will last her the rest of her life. The ones that, if she currently just used the shoes that she had, they'd probably last her. They would probably last the rest of her life. Because she had so many. I know my cousin was like that. She had so many shoes where she was like, she just didn't need to buy any. But you know, it's like, I buy games, they buy shoes. Everybody has their thing. I'm not mad at it, right? And that's kind of me trying to justify their actions, but that's okay. I just had to get past this Papal. Wow, he was slow. I guarantee that boy's never had a wreck in his life, though. Good on you, Papal. Oh, I got Sour Patch Kids today, too. Let me just Let me just... Got it. We're about to go get some food, though. I guarantee, because I'm freaking starving. Sour Patch Kid. The big ones, too. Look at that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Ugh. This one tastes like somebody slobbered all over it. No thanks. Oh yeah. What else we do? I'm still on the shoot thing. I got a lot to ramble about. This has been a long 5 minutes, right? That's what I do best. We went back to my house after that. We ended up well, I think we went to Kohl's and Walmart, but we didn't end up getting anything. It was just like a big waste of time, right? Yeah. I was okay though. And I took a nap on Max's bed with him. He has this big giant bed. He's laying down. I laid down right on his right in between his legs and his tummy. Put my head there. I was out. Slept for like 45 minutes, easy, right? He gets super pumped at me laying with him. He really does. I just need to go down there and lay on the floor with him sometime. The thing was, it was actually super comfy. Like, honest to God, it was one of the comfiest sleeps I've had in a while. That whole pillow thing is some bullshit, dude. I'm telling you. I just used my arm for support. I was out, dude. You know, I've been doing so good with my cravings of like eating candy. Past 3 days, dud. Absolute trash. I ate candy Friday, Saturday, and today. I can't wait until this shit's gone. It's like if I don't complete the bag, I'd be mad at myself, right? Yeah, we can't have that, dude. We can't have that. Like, you notice how I like whenever I chew myself. Part of it is if you put just the right amount of pressure on it, it still starts like pulling apart like the candy does, so where you're actually chewing it, but it doesn't get stuck in your teeth. There's a trick to eating candy, especially Sour Patch Kids. There's an honest to God trick. You know what? I don't know how all these people are such bad drivers. Once you put a couple 100 hours into it, it's pretty easy. It's like anything, any type of game or whatever. It's just so much easier. It's like second nature. Like when I was playing CS:GO, that game's its own beast though. Like that shit's hard. But when I was playing CS:GO, I put a couple 100 hours into it. Man, it was so much easier. I mean, people are genuinely just had better aim than me. That was bound to happen. And I didn't have that muscle memory locked in my head to where when somebody popped out, I just went boom, flip. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, boom, flip. It's actually faster to reload like that by like, it's like not even a second faster, I think, but it's faster. But every second in that game counts though. Millisecond. That game is so ridiculous, and the people who play it, like, all props to you, buddy. Let me tell you, props to you. Oh yeah, what did we do after that? Well, we saw Abominable. Yeah, we saw Abominable. It was a great movie. It was like an 8.5 for me. It's probably 8.5 out of 10. I was tearing up so much during that movie. It was just a beautiful movie, right? It looked great. There's like 10 out of 10 on Imagination Station. I'm talking like there was some really cool stuff in there. But it felt really short. It was an hour and a half. You can say, man, hey, that's a good movie if it doesn't feel like a long movie, like it doesn't feel like it drags, like you want to get through it. But man, I could have sat there for 3 hours and kept watching more. I'll give it 8.5. But just like any of them, any like DreamWorks, like whoever the company is that made How to Train Your Dragon, like any stuff like that, because that's who made the movies, How to Train Your Dragon people, is they always have like a leave off, like, hey, we can make a second one if it sells well, you know what I mean? That's what they did with this one. That's not really spoilers, that's just obvious at this point, I thought, you know? And the last thing we did, we went to AAA and then we went bowling. And that's like, bowling is where I talked about on my Instagram video that I posted. Because I post content on Instagram and on here now. So, I do both. But that's all I got for you right now. I know it looked long and dragged out because I'm eating Sour Patch Kids and I'll be like, we're kind of cruising right now. But that's all good, you know. That's the whole point of this thing, is for me to just hop on here, talk to you guys, because I got a lot to say usually. Because, I don't know, I just don't have as much... never mind. Twitch.tv/SidFizzy. At SidFizzy on Instagram and Twitter. Go check out that content. And me just ranting or saying something stupid on Twitter. It's usually how it goes. Like, last time I talked on Twitter, I posted up my 3 emotes. Pretty dope. Not 3 emotes. 1 emote, 3 resolutions, because that's how they have to do it. I don't know why. Maybe the difference between, like, phone, desktop, and PC resolution, if I had to guess, or something like that. Or tablet. But 44 miles left in the tank. Nice. But whatever. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you tomorrow. Got work tomorrow. Fuck that shit, dude. I'm not happy about that. But I got a new approach, so I'm going to go at it this week. And see if it helps me do more for my Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube this week. So let me change my mindset at work. But alright then, later.